Bonjour, mon ami. You are listening to the English Made Simple show. This is episode number 171, number 171, número 171. Welcome to another episode of the English Made Simple show. This is Milena speaking from sunny Adelaide. Almost forgot where I was. From sunny Adelaide in Australia. I know. Anyway, you can find me at englishmadesimple.net, englishmadesimple.net. If you would like to check out my website, englishmadesimple.net, I recommend you click on the social media icons and follow me on Insta, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube, whichever you prefer, which is cool. Radio! Today's episode is part 2 of the last week's episode. We are going to learn more new vocabulary related to love and dating. If you are new to the show, welcome. I would recommend you check out the last episode, number 170, which was about love, dating, and relationships. It's going to give you some basic vocabulary, and then come back and listen to this episode. As you can see, love is in the air this month. Okay, well, first things first. How's it going, muchachos y muchachas? You've been keeping well? You've been doing well? I hope you found last week's episode useful. I hope I didn't overwhelm you with too much information. I tend to do that nowadays. I will try to keep today's episode short and to the point. Today, we are going to learn all the possible phrasal verbs related to the verb preposition combination check and out. The verb check and the preposition out. We are also going to learn some more vocabulary related to love, dating, and relationships. Actually, we're going to learn a couple of English expressions, so stay tuned for that. I will share them with you towards the end of the episode. Radio, let's begin today's episode with phrasal verbs to check someone out and check something out. Okay, cool. Okay, listen up, amigos y amigas. You should all pay attention to these two phrasal verbs because you will hear it everywhere you go. You will hear those phrasal verbs everywhere you go. Native speakers use them. Your friends will be using them. You will be using them with your friends. And you will also see them written everywhere, like in the newspapers or on the website, on any website. Yeah, pay attention to these two phrasal verbs. Check someone out and check something out. And as I said, it could be in an article or even on my website. As you might have noticed, I even used check something out, that particular phrasal verb. I used it just before in my introduction. I said, welcome to the new listeners. If you are new to the show, check out episode number 170, okay? So I use that as an example too. Another time you might have heard me say check out is, sometimes I shorten it and I say check it out or go check out my website. So what does it mean to check something out? Let's do this particular combination first, this phrasal verb, check something out. By the way, the verb is regular, the verb check, C-H-E-C-K, and past tense is checked, and participle is checked, okay? Great. To check something out means to look at something, to inspect it, to take notice of something. I'm sure I used this phrasal verb before in one of my earlier episodes too. But I think I explained it in one of the earlier episodes. However, that was now a long time ago, so it's fine to go through this again, and I want to refresh your memory already. So let me give you an example when we could use the phrasal verb to check something out. I'll give you my personal example. There is a new restaurant that's opened in my neighborhood. It is a Japanese restaurant, Japanese cuisine. So I went there to check it out because I like Japanese cuisine. I wanted to see what kind of food they have, and I wanted to check out the atmosphere to see if I like it or not. Another example I could give you, if you're out with friends and I don't know, a group of girlfriends, okay? If you're surrounded by your girlfriends, and then you see another girl that you don't know, someone who is unfamiliar to you. This new girl is wearing bright red shoes. And let's say you say to one of your friends, "Hey Anna, check out her shoes. Look at that. Wow." This statement doesn't mean that the shoes are nice or they are ugly. The statement is very neutral. So, "Hey Anna, check out her shoes." It just means, "Hey, look at her shoes." Your friend Anna might say, she might respond to you and say in a very disapproving voice, "Oh, those shoes are so last month." Sounds like Anna, your friend, has been watching too much of Gossip Girl. It's currently on Netflix, and if you are into fashion and awkward teenage experiences, you should check it out. Gossip Girl is a TV series. It's on Netflix. Anyway, or your friend Anna might say something along the lines of, "Wow, cool shoes." So the two responses you might get could be negative or positive. So check out her shoes doesn't mean the shoes are ugly or they are nice, okay? To check something out. There is another meaning to this particular phrasal verb, to check something out. Let me bring un intelligente to the show because he's also proper. Let's ask him to tell us what the other definition is. What's the other definition of to check something out? According to un intelligente or the online dictionary, to check something out means to examine someone or something in order to be certain that everything is correct, satisfactory, or true. I'll give you an example. I have seen an ad on TV. It's like a commercial, an advertisement. I have seen an ad on TV. There is a new Lenovo laptop out, okay? So I went to the shop to check it out. I went to the shop to check out this new laptop that's come out. Another example, my husband has been complaining to me about feeling unwell. So I told him to go to the doctor and get himself checked out. Right? Great. Okie dokie. Now that's crystal clear, I assume you are able to follow me so far, amigos y amigas. Let's see what check someone out. Let's see what it means to check a person out, to check a girl out or a boy out. What do you think it means? Well, it means to look at someone, to look at a person and decide if you like that person. You look at that person to form an opinion. You might check someone to see if you like them physically. You want to see if they're good looking. Are they handsome? Are they pretty? Are they beautiful? The word handsome, by the way, is used to describe a guy who is a good looking guy. You wouldn't use handsome for a girl if you're describing somebody who is good looking. This phrasal verb can be used for guys and girls to check someone out. But it's best to use it when you're surrounded by your friends or people that you know very well. So you wouldn't hear this expression in a kind of like a formal setting, unless you're very, very friendly with your colleagues or workmates, okay? Usually you would hear this expression to check someone out when you're with your friends, somebody you might know very well. Let me give you an example now. You could tell your friends who are a group of girls, again, girlfriends, you could say something like, "Check out that hot guy on the motorcycle." Just means, "Hey ladies, look at that handsome guy on the motorcycle." if you're with a group of guy friends, you could say, to your guy friends, to your buddies, check out my new girlfriend. What do you think? I don't know. Do guys talk like this? Probably. I don't know. Well, this is just an example, amigos y amigas. So it's best to use it with your friends, as you can see. So to check someone out is mostly used amongst friends. Great. I hope that was clear. I normally use check something out. You would often hear me say check something out, check my website out, check this laptop out, check this camera out. It's something I would use very often. Like, I don't know, now I'm using a new microphone, so I'm testing this new microphone. It's picking up all sorts of sounds, so I hope this microphone is okay. So I bought this new microphone because I wanted to record a high quality audio, and I will post a photo on Instagram and my Facebook page so you can check it out, okay? See how I used it in a sentence? I used check it out again. The it refers to my microphone. Check it out. So I hope that was useful. Cool bananas. Alrighty, let's finish today's show with a couple of English expressions which will conclude part 2 of our love, dating and relationship series. There's only 2 parts, by the way. It's a big topic, but it may not be an interesting topic for the majority of you, okay? Now, having said that, let me cue in these next 2 expressions with a nice romantic music. Nice, I really like this music. Anyway, let me ask you this question. Do you know what it means to tie the knot? To tie the knot. We spell knot with a silent K. Yes, there is a K there, K-N-O-T, to tie the knot. John and Alicia fell in love, and 2 years later they decided to tie the knot. This means they got married. To tie the knot means to get married. And another expression I'd like to share with you today is, let me give you an example with this one. So as soon as they started dating, John and Alicia fell head over heels in love with each other. Wow, too many new words there. The expression here is to fall head over heels in love. This just means that John and Alicia started to love each other very much. And there we go, amigos y amigas. With this, I conclude today's episode. So today I wanted you to learn about the phrasal verb check something out and check someone out. And we also learned 2 expressions, to tie the knot and to fall head over heels in love with someone. These 2 expressions are a bit advanced, I think. Maybe the advanced learners will understand these 2 love expressions, okay? Alright, remember, amigos y amigas, you can find the transcripts to this episode on my website, englishmadesimple.net/podcast. While you're in there, you can also find details on how we can work together. You can just click on Learn With Me button, which is right at the top. Thank you for listening to yet another awesome episode of the English Made Simple show. You've been an amazing audience, and you've been jamming with Milena from English Made Simple. Have a great rest of the week. Until next time, hasta la próxima.